But first, on a night when we are showcasing new Irish acts, we would like to take a moment to remember a true icon of Irish music who was embraced by audiences all over Ireland and around the world, and who we sadly lost this week.
1982, when a young, almost mystical voice floated across the stage of that. Decades later, we'd be sitting here mourning that same voice as one of Ireland's greatest ever. They probably wouldn't have believed you. Not because she wasn't talented, but because legends like that are supposed to feel eternal, untouchable, almost otherworldly.
Moya performing on The Late Late Show back in 1982. Tom, I mean, from Harry's Game to In a Lifetime with U2, I mean, everything she touched turned to gold.
And yet, here we are, talking about the loss of, and trust me, the tea isn't just emotional. It's layered, it's nostalgic, and honestly, it's a little haunting. Now let's rewind, because you cannot understand this moment without understanding the magic.
Amazing, and I remember the first time hearing that song, well, the first time seeing it on Top of the Pops. I don't know, Top of the Pops was an iconic show as well, and you'd be watching it with your parents, and if an Irish band came on, it meant the absolute world to you, and you'd grab your parents, say, an Irish band, we can do this, you know, we have talent in this country too. And then I was watching it, just been drawn in by singing in Irish, and this kind of quality, of Celtic quality of that. It was really mesmerizing and beautiful.
Moya Brennan wasn't just a singer. Oh no, she was the sound of a generation that didn't even realize it was being shaped. As the voice behind, she brought something different, something deeply Irish, unapologetically cultural, and yet globally irresistible.
It's just mesmerizing. She was a beautiful woman, and it just had a quality that drew you to her when she sang and performed. She seemed to be singing from another world. It was an incredible gift. It really was amazing.
I mean, Sandy Tom was talking there about Top of the Pops and bringing Irish music to, you know, a much bigger audience. I mean, she had the world at her feet.
Well, I would see her, Moya, as a trailblazer, really, for female singers especially. And she brought her music with great pride to every corners of the world, as you've said. And I think she inspired a lot of young females, especially, to pursue that career. And she set a standard.
Tracks like Theme from Harry's Game, that wasn't just music. That was atmosphere. That was identity. And if you grew up watching shows like, you already know the moment. When an Irish act came on, it hit differently. It was pride. It was, wait, we can actually do this.
And then outside of that, you know, I have to smile when I think she was brave enough and never afraid to branch out from that and collaborate with people like Bono and a rapper in more recent years, you know.
And Chicane, Saltwater.
And yeah, and then when I had the chance to meet her a few times, she was an ambassador for Age Friendly for Donegal, and I'm for Sligo. She oozed humility, the most humble of people with such huge talent, you know, and she'll be a great loss to us as a country and our music.
But here's where it gets interesting, because Moya didn't just stay in one lane. She wasn't boxed in by tradition. She collaborated. She evolved. And then came that moment, arguably one of the most iconic crossovers in Irish music history, In a Lifetime. And let's be real, when stepped up beside her, even fans were like, "Sir, are you sure you're ready for this?" Because Moya wasn't just singing, she was transcending. That duet? Soulful, ethereal, almost intimidating in its beauty. It's giving timeless. It's giving goosebumps every single time. If you're enjoying the video, please do well to hit that subscribe button. Over 92% of viewers haven't yet. It's free, takes a second and means the world to us. Thanks if you did. Now back to the gist.
So many people talking about her kindness this week, Una, and you know, Imelda May, I saw a little thing, you know, during the week, and she was talking about the glint in her eye and a wee bit of devilment, but you know, you got to work with her.
I met Moya for the first time 9 years ago, and I met her and she brought her harp to meet me halfway to to rehearse, we sang Pillaruno, an Irish song, together on Opera Daniel O'Donnell's show, and she was there, and we performed with her daughter Aisling, and it was just such a special moment. But when she'd walk in a room, she just brought this, like, she had an air and a charisma of just pure kindness and beauty and light and peace. She was very special.
Now fast forward to today, the incident, the moment, the loss. News breaks that Moya Brennan has passed, and suddenly the entire Irish music scene pauses. And not in that polite, PR-crafted way. No, this was raw, emotional. Artists and didn't just post generic tributes. They spoke about her kindness, her presence, that glint in her eye, and listen, that detail right there? That's not PR talk. That's real.
Special lady, so talented, and she gave her whole life right till the end in music, and she joined us. She was one of the OGs in Irish Women in Harmony as well. She was our queen.
Which of course was an intergenerational group.
Yes, and she was always there to champion all up and coming talent as well. But we all were always in awe of how Moya was just there, all one of us. But we were like, this legend is we're performing on stage with her, and she was such a beautiful, beautiful human being, and a huge loss to the world.
Because when multiple people describe the same subtle energy, the same quiet charisma, you know it's authentic. But let's dig deeper, because this is where things get layered. When you go back and actually watch those old clips, especially that 1982 performance, you start noticing things. The way she carries herself, the stillness, the control. There's no desperate need to perform for attention. It's almost like she knew something the rest of the industry didn't. And in today's world, where everyone is moving mad for clicks, streams, and viral moments, that kind of quiet power? It's rare. Almost suspiciously rare. And here's the subplot nobody is talking about enough. The collaborators. Because Moya didn't just inspire fans. She shaped artists. From her own family, yes, including to industry giants, to younger performers coming up through shows like Opry Daniel. Every single person who worked with her says the same thing: humility. Not the fake, media-trained kind. The real kind. The kind that doesn't need validation. And honestly, that's where it gets a little shady. Because in an industry built on ego, how do you stay that grounded for that long? Now let's talk industry angle, because you know we have to go there. Moya Brennan's legacy isn't just emotional, it's strategic. She opened doors. For Irish artists. For female performers. For culturally rooted music to go global without losing its identity. And in today's music industry, where authenticity is constantly being repackaged and sold back to audiences, her career feels almost rebellious. She didn't chase trends. Trends quietly followed her. And that, right there, is why her loss hits differently. Because it's not just about a person, it's about the end of a certain kind of artistry. And if you really want to get into the visual decoding, look at the recent appearances. The later performances. The interviews. There's a softness there, but also a quiet determination. Like someone who knew exactly who they were, right until the end. No rebranding. No desperate reinvention. Just consistency. And in a world obsessed with what's next, Moya Brennan stayed rooted in what is. And that's powerful. But here's the cliffhanger nobody's ready for. Was she actually underappreciated globally? Because yes, she was respected. Yes, she was loved. But when you compare her influence to the level of mainstream recognition she received, something doesn't quite add up. And that raises a bigger question about the music industry itself. Who gets pushed to the forefront? And who quietly shapes everything from the background? So now I'm handing it over to you, the jury. Was truly given her flowers while she was here? Or was she one of those rare legends whose impact was so deep, so subtle, that the world only fully realizes it when she's gone? Let me know in the comments, because this one? It's not just tragic, it's complicated.